Marines cut the flag off her sleeve until they saw the black ops patch beneath. They didn't ask her name. They didn't check her file. They saw the flag on her sleeve and decided she didn't deserve it, so they cut it off. But when the fabric peeled away, something darker appeared beneath, and every Marine in the room realized they had made a mistake they could not undo. Training Yard. The Marine Corps training yard was loud with boots, commands, and steel confidence. Dozens of Marines moved with precision, young, hardened, proud. Among them stood Staff Sergeant Elena Cross. She was quiet, too quiet for a place that thrived on noise. Her uniform was worn but immaculate, her posture calm, her eyes steady. She didn't belong to their unit, and they could tell. The first provocation. A Marine corporal noticed the flag patch on her sleeve. He scoffed. "Didn't know we were handing these out now." Laughter followed. Elena didn't respond. She had learned long ago, silence was safer than explanation. But silence, in places like this, was taken as weakness. The escalation. The corporal stepped closer. "You earn that flag here," he said, "not overseas on paperwork." He reached out. Elena's jaw tightened, just slightly. "Don't," she said calmly. That word landed wrong. The corporal smirked. Or what? A knife flashed, not as a weapon, but a message. The blade slid under the stitching of her sleeve. The flag is cut. The fabric tore. Red, white, and blue fell away, fluttering to the ground like something discarded. The yard grew quieter. Elena looked down. She didn't move, didn't flinch, because she knew what lay beneath. The reveal begins. As the outer patch fell, another insignia was revealed. Black fabric, no flag, no name, just a symbol, simple, sharp, recognizable to only a few. A Marine nearby went pale. "Wait," he whispered.
Previously on United War. A Marine cut the flag from Staff Sergeant Elena Cross's sleeve, but beneath it was a black patch, unmarked, forbidden, and instantly recognizable to the few who knew. Now the mood begins to change. The patch they were never taught. The symbol wasn't large. No words, no rank, no unit designation. Just a matte black insignia stitched directly into the uniform. To most of the yard it meant nothing, but to Gunnery Sergeant Hale, standing near the armory doors, it meant everything. He froze. His hand tightened into a fist. "That patch," he murmured. "Where did you get that?" Elena didn't look at him. She simply answered, "I was issued it." Memories from classified training. Hale swallowed. Years ago, during a classified leadership course, there had been one slide, displayed for less than 5 seconds. This patch, the instructor had said, means the wearer operates outside conventional command. No follow-up, no questions allowed. And now it was standing in front of him. The yard shifts. The laughter was gone. Marines began stepping back, not in fear, but instinct. The corporal who held the knife hesitated. "You think this scares us?" he said, forcing confidence. Elena finally met his eyes. "It shouldn't, but your command will." The call up the chain. Hale turned sharply. "Secure the yard," he ordered. "No one leaves." The corporal protested. "Gunny, she's out of line. Drop the knife." The blade hit the concrete. Hale lifted his radio. "This is Gunnery Sergeant Hale," he said. "We have a black authority patch present." Silence. Then, "Repeat?" Previously on United War. A forbidden black patch halted an entire training yard. A call went up the chain of command. Now consequences arrive.
The sound came first. Engines, low, heavy. A command vehicle rolled through the gates, unmarked. 2 officers stepped out. No insignia visible. No names spoken. The yard went still. Every Marine snapped to attention. Elena Cross didn't move. She didn't need to. The question that matters. One officer stopped in front of her. He didn't ask her rank, didn't ask her unit. He asked only one thing. Is your patch intact? Elena looked down at the torn sleeve. It was, she said. The officer's jaw tightened. Who touched it? Silence. The file is opened. The second officer pulled a tablet. Names scrolled. Operations with no dates. Casualties listed as classified. He looked up. Staff Sergeant Elena Cross, he read. Assigned Joint Special Access Group. Operational authority unrestricted. Several Marines shifted uneasily. One whispered, "That's not a unit." "No," Hale said quietly. "It's a clearance." The weight of realization. The corporal's face drained of color. "She doesn't answer to us," he muttered. The officer corrected him. "She doesn't answer to anyone in this yard." Elena finally spoke. "I didn't come here to make a point," she said. "I came here because someone is leaking information." The officers exchanged a look. They believed her.
Previously on United War. A Black Ops patch halted a Marine training yard. Command arrived, and Staff Sergeant Elena Cross's past began to surface. The history no one heard. The senior officer addressed the formation. Elena Cross was embedded where uniforms got you killed, he said. She operated without flags, without names, and without extraction guarantees. Images appeared on the tablet. Night insertions, burned out vehicles, redacted casualty reports. She carried the flag, the officer continued, when others couldn't. Elena said nothing. She never did. The judgment. The officer turned to the corporal. "You violated federal protocol," he said. "Destroyed protected insignia." The corporal swallowed. "I didn't know." "No," the officer replied. "You didn't respect." Orders were given. Immediate removal. Formal charges. Career suspended. The yard remained silent. The why the flag was there. Another officer stepped forward. "She wears the flag now," he said, "because she earned the right to choose." He looked at Elena. "Some of your missions can never be acknowledged," he said, "but this one can." He produced a fresh patch, the flag. Elena accepted it, slowly. She reattached it herself, over the black patch, not to hide it, but to protect it. The Marines stood straighter, not ordered, inspired. Closing. They cut the flag from her sleeve, thinking it was borrowed. They didn't know it was earned in places they'd never see. Because some warriors wear flags with pride, and others wear them after surviving what no one else could.